guys. I'm at home and this video is going to be hopefully very short because I got to make it to church on time and I'm trying to finish my hot chocolate. So I know that your kids brought another review home about a week ago that was all about adjectives and adverbs. And if they've been practicing that, then this review should be really, really easy for them, which means our test will be even easier tomorrow. So the test will have 10 questions on it, 5 about adjectives, 5 about adverbs. And on the review, I put each type of question they'll have, the kind of answer choices that they'll see on their test. So hopefully that won't throw anybody for a loop. So let's get started right with it. So number 1 says, which of the following words would best fill in the blank in the sentence below? The blank puppies are going to their new homes today. Well, if you look at the answer choices, they all are about bigger or biggest. Now, the pattern we talked about with adjectives and knowing when do you add ER, EST, or use the word more or most. If a word has one syllable only and it ends in a vowel consonant, the pattern is you double the consonant and then you add ER or EST. Well, in this case, answer choice A does not have a doubled consonant, so it is not going to be a good answer. Answer choice B has bigger, so that could be it. And I'm going to put a maybe dot beside it. More bigger. Now, we talked about comparative and superlative when you use more and most, and that is only when you have words that have multiple syllables. It's got to be 2 or more. So both of these answer choices are actually out. They cannot work. Now, just to double check, I suggest that they read the word in the blank and just see what sounds the best. The bigger puppies are going to their new homes today. That sounds fantastic. Now, if I tried to use more, the more bigger puppies are going to their new homes today. Sometimes that'll sound right to a child, so if they will know those rules, but also read it out loud, some of them can catch that it sounds a little bit off. So number 1, the correct answer is B. All right, rolling on to number 2. I can get my computer to scroll. It says, what is the best way to rewrite the sentence below? So sometimes when you think about adjectives and adverbs, there's already an adjective or adverb there, and it just needs to be changed so the sentence sounds better. So always start by reading the original sentence, which is in bold and italics in this case. It says, frequent, comma, we hold concerts and invite parents and other people from the community. So answer choice A says change frequent to frequently. Okay, so I know that adverbs typically end in ly, so this is a possible answer choice. Change invite to invited. Well, the difference is it added the D for past tense. And then C, change community to city. That whole word is different. Or D, make no change. And although that answer choice will show up frequently, it is rarely chosen. So I'm not going to get rid of it yet, but just know in the back of my mind, I'm not going to pick that very often. Doesn't mean that it won't be picked ever, just not very often. So I'm going to try each one of these answer choices by substituting what it says that we can change. So frequent into frequently. So instead of frequent, we hold concerts, it will sound like frequently we hold concerts. That sounds okay to me, so I'm going to give it a little maybe dot. Invite to invited. Frequent, we hold concerts and invite parents and other people from the community. Or frequent, we hold concerts and invited people and parents and other people from the community. I don't know that changing that to an ED is going to work, because if I change invite to past tense, then hold should also be past tense, which be held. And because this option doesn't change both of those, this one is out of the running. Now, changing community to city. That doesn't really change the meaning of the story, but let me just see if that sounds better. Frequent, we hold concerts and invite parents and other people from the community. Or frequent, we hold concerts and invite parents and other people from the city. Well, city sounds okay. So now I'm stuck between frequently, city, or make no change. Well, this word, for whatever reason, looks weird to me and it sounds weird. Frequent, frequently. So because of that sound, and because I know this is an adjective and adverb test, this change to an ly makes it an adverb. So A is actually the correct answer here. Okay, moving on to number 3. Which of the following sentences uses the adjective most effectively? Now, it already tells you, talking about adjectives, and your kids know that adjectives describe a noun. So whatever adjective or adjectives are in these, it has to go with a noun. So not about adverbs. And when I look at these answer choices, they're very similar when I look down all of them. And the strategy I've asked them to use is to hold a note card over the answer choices and go word by word by word and compare what is different between them. Because if you will do that, then if you see the differences when you're going word by word, it makes it easier to go, okay, this is different from A because it's got a comma, or it's different from B because it's missing words. So it just makes it easier for them to notice the differences when they use that note card and go word by word. So I'm going to go word by word and just notice the differences before I make any decisions. So there was a, and now we start changing. We've got girl and very. Well, this very has a comma and then the word tall. This one just says a girl over there. So just over there, over there, over there. This one has a period and looks like a very short sentence. And then this just has the word very. So now I want to go back and look at each sentence and see if I can get rid of them because for one reason or another, they just don't sound right or they don't work. And remember, my sentence is about the adjective, and an adjective describes a noun. There was a girl over there. Well, the noun in this sentence is girl. And other than her being a girl, I don't have any information about her. There's no adjective describing. So A is no good, which also means C, there was a girl. Again, no adjective. So I am going to get rid of C. So now it's stuck between B and D. So B says, there was a very tall girl over there. Well, tall gives me a picture in my head about this girl. She's tall. She's standing over there. So tall is an adjective. Let's look at D. There was a very girl over there. Well, very doesn't give me a picture. I don't get anything different from just a girl. Very is actually an adverb because you can use it with an adjective like in very tall. It can't stand alone in this case with this particular noun. So D is out of the running. B is the correct answer. Number 4. Which of the following is the best way to rewrite the sentence below? So you have an original version here, and then you have 4 revisions, 4 different ways that the sentence could be written. I want to caution you guys that whatever sentence you pick, it has to have the same meaning. So it can't change the idea of the sentence. So just be careful when you're choosing a sentence and revising it, that the option you choose has the same meaning as the original sentence. So don't ever skip the original that's here in between. You have to pay attention to that. So the original says, the pals have adventures at Hogwarts. Oh, Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Okay, so I'm guessing that's who the pals are. Now I want to look at these answer choices. And again, I want to go straight down and compare, okay, what is different between these sentences? And I also want to, once I get down to eliminating, I want to compare the choice to the original version and make sure that the meaning stays the same. So we've got the pals, 3, 3, 3. Okay, well, that's a difference right off the bat. 3 is a number, which indicates an adjective. And then I have pals, and that says have. Okay, so that's different. And this P in pals is capital, and the others have lowercase. So have, Adventures, many, many, many. Okay, so many is also a number. Means a lot. So they have a lot of adventures. Don't know why that's